New things that I got to do this summer were to follow individual corals and see them grow over time through photos. Was to map a coral reef and get to know one well enough so that you can find any specific coral on the reef, and watch a quadcopter map a coral reef. Those were three things I did this summer that I've never done before. One moment that's definitely going to be stuck in my head forever was while I was tagging coral number 64. I had my head down, I'm measuring its length, I'm taking photos of it. I just finished putting on the temperature logger and the tag, and I look up and there's a black tip who's about 3 feet away from me, just hovering, checking me out, looking at me like, what are you doing with this coral? And I just hold my camera up to it, and we just sit there, just eye to eye for 30 seconds before he just realizes that I'm twice his size and freaks out and just darts away at 30 miles an hour. But that was just one of the coolest moments, was we were just staring at each other, looking, both asking the same question, what are you doing right now? Steve has this incredible way of, you have this question that you want to ask him, and he has this great way of making you not just be able to find the answer, but to find the answer by thinking through it yourself, which is a great skill to have as a researcher. Now, I can look at a question that I have about the coral reef, whether it's why are these corals growing faster than other ones, why are these corals more heat tolerant than other ones, and think of a reason why that might be the case, and then be able to create an experiment and go test that. I think I knew I wanted to be a marine biologist when I went to the Galapagos when I was 8, and I sat in what they called the ice box, which is on the equator in 49-degree water, and saw a penguin, a shark, a sea turtle, and a marine iguana within 5 seconds of each other. And I was just thinking, the ocean is the coolest place ever. 10 years from now, I can see myself helping in some way to solve the complex environmental problems that plague the ocean, whether that means as a research scientist, being in the field, answering those questions, or as part of an advocacy group, a nonprofit, to create laws to protect the marine environment, or as a politician, help being the one creating the laws. But I definitely want to be a part of protecting the marine environment and finding better solutions to protect these incredible ecosystems and animals for future generations.